Am I the asshole for telling my husband he ruined our honeymoon? So this is a pretty interesting story, right? So I'm gonna read the script and let me know if you think she is the asshole, right? So my husband and I just got back from our honeymoon, and honestly, I've been holding on to a lot of frustration since we returned. We have both been so excited about it because it was our first big trip together as a married couple. It was supposed to be romantic, once in a lifetime experience, but it turned out to be anything but that for me. Wonder what happened. Wonder what was it so bad? I see think it was the worst vacation ever, basically the worst honeymoon ever. Let's find out. A few weeks before the wedding, my husband started talking about how it would be fun if we invited his best friend and his wife to join us for part of the honeymoon. I immediately told him that I wasn't comfortable with the idea because I want this trip to be about us, but he kept bringing it up, saying that it would make the trip more exciting and less boring. This is the red flag right here. Why does he think that the trip will be more exciting and less boring with someone else, but with his wife, it'll be like really boring? Like, is that what he was saying, that spending time alone with your wife will be not that exciting and very, very boring? Now I see, like, there is the red flag are just going off right now. I mean, is the husband like doesn't get along with the wife really that well, or they don't just feel that connection? It's not like the true love, right? He's saying that inviting his friend from college will be more exciting and less boring. That's a I would never say that. I like, if I was the wife, I would have been really mad hearing that, something like that. You gotta get married. You are supposed to marry someone that is exciting and always want to be with that person. That's why you're getting married, spending time together. What he's saying is more exciting and less boring when you invite someone, which is really, really weird. I stuck to my gun and thought I made it clear that it wasn't happening. Well, we arrived at our destination, and to my shock, his best friend and wife are waiting at the hotel lobby. Oh no, that is a huge mistake. I could imagine her face being shocked, eyes wide open. When you say no, a very firm no, and your husband still did it. Invite someone that is uninvited to a very kind of like a special event, a very sentimental event, right? It is once of a lifetime event, honeymoon, where you're supposed to go just you and yourself, right? But now they invited someone, it's kind of like a third wheel. How would they interact with each other? I wonder, like, if the person, like the friend, actually said something bad or did something crazy. Let's keep reading. My husband has secretly invited them anyway, saying that it will be no big deal and we could still have our alone time. But the entire trip turned into a group dinner, shared activities, and zero intimacy. I barely got any time with just him, and when I brought it up, he acted like I was overreacting. Yeah, that is how I expected. Like, you're not going on a cruise to celebrate your birthday, right? If you go on a cruise to celebrate your the husband's birthday, I think it would have been totally fine that you can invite someone to celebrate your birthday. That is the time you invite someone. But this time is different. It's honeymoon. It's supposed to be honey and you guys are going to the moon, just you and yourself. That's how I interpret honeymoon, right? I don't know what they call it honeymoon, but that's how I interpret it. Is you and honey and the moon, or just you. The world is empty, but you and your honey together living at that place. You can enjoy the time together. Talk about what made you excited. Talk about your first time meeting each other. Talk about the life after marriage, right? But now it's totally different. Every single conversation, the college best friend will always be there, and the wife will always be there. I'm just curious, like, Why the college best friend accepted the invitation, going honeymoon with them when they know that honeymoons are supposed to be just two of them, not a group of people, right? I would never accept it, something like that, you know. But I agree that I agree you are not overreacting, okay? He said that we could go on a private vacation another time, and that I should be grateful we got to travel at all. Ooh, that would have made me really, really mad too. When I got home, I told him he ruined what was supposed to be our special honeymoon. He just shrugged and said that I was making a bigger deal than it was, and said that we'll have plenty of other trips. I can't shake the disappointment thought, and he still doesn't seem to get why I am upset. Am I the asshole for feeling like my honeymoon was ruined and telling him so? You are not the asshole, right? Honeymoon supposed to be you and yourself and the husband or your significant other that is important to you. Your husband is kind of like just ignoring your advice or your wish. So this is something that can be a big problem kind of in the long term. What do you think can be a big problem? Well, you said, oh, um, maybe like buy a house, right? And you told him, I don't really like the house. Maybe we can uh, look some more and find something that we both like. But 1 week later, you didn't even know he put a down deposit for the house, right? Without your approval. Or another, maybe you want to buy a new car, right? The husband want to buy a new car, and it maybe it's a car for both of you to drive. And you went and look for a car, and you didn't really like it, but your husband love it. And the next day, without your approval, your husband kind of just bought the car already. So there's a lot of things can go down. Like this is a pattern that I see. Like if your husband doesn't listen to you at this big uh, special event, like you clearly said to him that you do not want anybody at the honeymoon, but he just completely ignores you. This can go like a pretty bad ways, like down the future with many big deals, many big decisions, and your husband might continue to just ignore you. But the bottom line is you're not the vessel, because I feel like honeymoon is just supposed to be two people only, right? Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. My name is Calvin, and I see you guys next video.